Cowboys, baby. What's good with y'all, man? Law Nation, that's my name. Be sure on your way in, hit the like, share this thing all the way. Right. But before we go into the schedule, I'm going to say I'm very pleased about the schedule before we break down this thing. Our first game, Cleveland, we talked about physicality. We talked about what that all means and what I would like to see out of that game, physicality. And then we stay at the crib. Second game, New Orleans. It's going to be a real good game. Oh, I love it when we play against the New Orleans Saints at the crib. And then we have another game at the crib. Baltimore Ravens on September the 22nd. I'm going to call that the Derrick Henry Bowl. Yeah, that's what we all should call it, the Derrick Henry game at the crib. He got his house. He's going to be hosting parties at his house. And then we got to go on the road. It's a prime time game. Us versus the Giants, the Gman. And that will be on September the 26th. And I will be ready for it. I know y'all will be ready for it. But it is what it is. It's a quick turnaround game, too. September the 22nd to the 26th. That's, unless it's a typo or something. Let me know how y'all feel about that. But from there, we got to go to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Russell Wilson or Justin Fields. I don't know who will be the quarterback at that moment or at that time. But I can tell y'all, beautiful people that's watching, that that's a game that I'm looking at. That majority of our difficult games, the football scheduling people, they hooked us up real good. We got to play Cleveland early part of the season. I'm looking at this. We already going to play Baltimore. That's a cold weather team early part of the season at our crib. And then we play the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's a situation and scenario that is still warm. So the weather is all in the favor of the Cowboys. Normally, we would be worried just a little bit when you look at the temperature because I like my team. I love my team. We all know that, right? We like and love our team. But we like to play inside, and we like to play when it's sunny outside. So that's a plus for us as it relates to the schedule. And then we play at the crib against Detroit on October the 13th, which is cool. That's really cool. I think that Detroit is going to be more geared to try to embarrass us, but we're going to embarrass them once again. I think that when you really look back at the game last year when we played them, we kind of shot ourselves in the foot. We did. You know, CD fumbled right in the end zone or what have you and gave them life and liberty and pursuit of happiness and all of this other stuff. And they talked about so much about that extra point thing and they scored this and that, and they had too many guys who was eligible, who was not eligible. But they failed to realize that we pretty much shot ourselves in the foot in that game. Yeah. We would have been up by 2 scores, believe it or not, like Ripley's. So I know that they're looking for revenge, but that's okay. They can come all the way down here to Dallas and catch that L. That's what they're going to do. Then we got the bye week on October the 20th. Which is the early bye week for us, and then we get the chance to play the San Francisco 49ers, baby. Healthy and off of rest, baby. Come on with it, baby. Yeah! Yes! So San Fran, October the 27th. Can't wait to see them. It's a primetime game at 7:20. It's a situation and scenario. I'm always looking for revenge. We on a losing spree with those boys, and I'm ready. I'm ready for the twin maker to lose any bet or any wager we may have on that day. And we're going to be victorious. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And then we play the Atlanta Falcons at Atlanta. That's cool. That's going to be like a home game for us. Y'all know it's a lot of Cowboy fans in ATL, baby. Y'all know it's a lot of them. So it's going to be a good game for us. And then even though it's a away game, but y'all get what I'm saying. All right, then we play Philly at the crib. That's cool. That's cool. You know, I think that that's going to be a good battleship right in the middle of the schedule. Dallas Cowboys versus Philadelphia. Dallas Cowboys versus Kellen Moore's offense. Yeah. And it's good that we don't have Dan Quinn for this reason here. So you can't say, well, Kellen Moore versus Kellen Moore versus Dan Quinn. You won't have that, but at least you will have some entertainment piece of the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles, and I can't wait to see those boys catch that good L. And then we play the Texans. Can't wait to see that. That's going to be a good game. We got C.J. Stroud. We got my guy Dak Prescott. We got C.J. Stroud. We got Michael Parsons. Those best of buddies, man. Maybe C.J. Stroud gonna throw us one, right? Maybe he gonna throw us one. Ain't that right? Hey, Parsons, I know you've been getting all of the secrets from him, right? And then we play the Washington. It's a noon game at Washington, and that's still favorable because it's right here on November the 24th, and then we got Thanksgiving on the Giants at 3:30. That's a prime game, believe it or not. So it's good because we get a chance to beat Washington, fly back home, beat the Giants. That's really good. And then we play Cincinnati at our crib, by the way, and it's going to be a good situation for us. Primetime game, 7:15. Everybody get a chance to see us put a spank down, a beat down on Cincinnati. I love it. And then we play the Carolinas at noon. Carolina team is one of those weird teams, whether they can be a team on the rise or they can be a team that's falling flat on their face again, right? And then we play Tampa Bay Buccaneers at our crib, right? So that's good. That's good. And then we play Philadelphia. That's our only cold weather game all year. Believe it or not, like Ripley's, on December the 29th in Philadelphia at 3:25. And it don't matter. Rain, sleet, snow, hail, the Armageddon's coming and everything, the four horsemen of the apocalypse. We gonna win. We gonna beat Philly down. We gonna sweep them this year. We're going to sweep, matter of fact, Washington. We're going to sweep the Giants, and we're going to sweep Philadelphia Eagles. We are. And then on top of that, last but not least, but they will be least, the Washington. Yeah, we play them, and it's to be determined at our crib. So the scheduling makers, they put all of the heat or all of the difficulties of the games for us on the front end of the schedule. In the middle, we do have, like I said, the Niners, maybe, just maybe the Texans. Outside of that, Cleveland, Baltimore are all in the front end. Detroit, technically, front end, So I think that this team will be pretty much better than what we seen last year. I predict us going 13-4. We may still go 12-5, give or take. But at the end of the day, I can't wait to see this team in its completeness. And what I really be looking for is training camp, right? We got 90 guys right now, and we're going to have to narrow that down to 53. And we need to get our best guys out there on the field, right? There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm looking for is for this particular team to stand tall or not at all. Take care of business. I think that we should have a better up front on defense. I think collectively, if we can just get some type of respect with our run game, that would help our pass game, right? Last year, no one threw more touchdowns than Dak Prescott. I think that he's going to still be on that wavelength. I think that also, if you introduce run game to him, the yards will come easily if you can establish play action. The Cowboys re-solidified their front five. I know we have reservations on Tyler Guyton. He's the new guy out there on the field, and Cooper Beebe. Hopefully, these boys fight for whatever ground they're going to be on. Don't give it to them. So I'm still rooting for Awesome Richards, right? And T.J. Bass to give a fight. Brock Hoffman, all of those boys on that front five. Let's figure out who's going to be the front five for this team in this offseason. That will be our stance. And then whatever we're going to do with the interior on the defensive tackle. That's all the time that I have for this beautiful moment. Be sure to hit the like, share this content, let a friend or a neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboy Sports Talk and beyond. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. Let's get it. Go boys. Let's go.